In high school, Melissa was the kind of girl who seemed to float through life with perfect hair, flawless skin, and with a perfect smile. I was her favorite target. My glasses, my thrift store clothes, my quiet nature, everything about me seemed to annoy her. Her words cut deeper than she probably realized. You'll never be anyone important, or no one even notices you. I spent years believing her. After graduation, I threw myself into my studies, earning scholarships, degrees, and building a career I was proud of. I worked hard on myself, not just my career, but my confidence. I shed the insecurities Melissa had planted in me. I started dressing for myself, taking care of my body, and embracing the person I'd become. I hadn't thought about Melissa in years, not until the high school reunion. The venue was a sleek downtown restaurant. I walked in, my heels clicking confidently, feeling a mix of nerves and curiosity. And there she was. At first, I didn't recognize her. She sat at a table near the corner, her once flawless skin etched with fine lines, her vibrant hair dull and overprocessed. She was still beautiful, but it was a beauty that had faded. Her eyes locked onto mine, widening in surprise. I could almost see her trying to place me, to reconcile the woman standing before her with the girl she used to torment. Isabel? Her voice tinged with disbelief. I smiled politely. Hello, Melissa. Wow, you've changed. So have you, I replied. She laughed nervously, gesturing toward a chair. Sit with me. Let's catch up. I hesitated, but decided to humor her. As we talked, it became clear that her life hadn't turned out the way she'd hoped. Her marriage had ended in a bitter divorce, and she was struggling to find purpose. You look amazing, Isabel. Successful, confident. I always knew you had it in you. I raised an eyebrow. Did you? Look, about high school. I wasn't the nicest person. I was young and stupid, and You made my life miserable, I said bluntly, cutting her off. You made me feel like I was nothing. I spent years believing the things you said about me, and it took a long time to unlearn them. But I did. And now, I see you for what you were, a scared, insecure girl trying to tear others down to feel better about yourself. Her eyes filled with tears, but I reminded myself that she needed to hear this. I forgive you, I said finally, not for you, but for me. Because holding onto that anger only holds me back. But don't expect us to be friends. Some wounds take more than an apology to heal. She nodded, wiping her eyes. Thank you. I stood. Take care, Melissa. I hope you find happiness. As I walked away, I felt a weight lift off my shoulders. I wasn't the shy, insecure girl she'd bullied anymore. I was a woman who had faced her past and come out stronger. And as I glanced back to see her sitting alone, I realized that sometimes the best revenge isn't revenge at all. It's thriving despite the odds.